I ran out of time. I was trying to give him a nice beard, and I...
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Ran out of time and I couldn't finish the beard. Sorry. I don't know how that happened.
Whatever his name was, the Clock Face Man. You know Clock Face Man. And Teacup and Tea and Cup people. Tea and Cup family.
And I have come to see you on behalf of Chodo Habit, our leader here. His name is Chodo. Is his name Chodo? Why am I crying? What does Chodo want with me? Whew. Am I the only one? Please tell me.
Are you not attacking him?
Let us test ourselves.
Ooh, the way that bonks. Ugh.
Ugh.
You hear it like it hits him and it's kind of wet.
Oh, good job, guys.
Kind of a wet, like. I regret doing that noise. Bebo has a little situationship going on with apparently he's married. I've always looked at Bebo as a he, so he is our gay icon, Bebo. And Bebo and his husband apparently have some kind of understanding because he said, that was fun. My husband was into it and used up durability. Couple ways I could take that, none of which are appropriate, Bebo. But, you know, we do love a gay icon, and on Pride Month too. So, I don't know who he's married to. He hasn't introduced me yet. You know, his creator. He hasn't thought it was important to introduce me to his partner. This must be how parents feel when their children write them off. I understand now. Yeah, this guy's gross. Look, what is on the back of his head? Oh, why are there two sacks on the back of his head? Like, I'm not one to body shame ever, right? I don't get down with that. But that's gross. That's disgusting. Ew. Ugh. I love the smell of asparagus pea. And then just like didn't clarify, like, yeah. Okay, so since I started a little bit later, I'm not gonna wait for that whole countdown. It's 6 a.m. 6 a.m. on June 13th, 2025. You can see I was not ready for this morning. I just lost track of time. This freaking phone, man, I swear it's stealing all of my mornings. Let me turn these on. It makes me embarrassed. It makes me embarrassed to say that I lost track of time because of my phone, you know? But my willpower in the morning is at like a 0. This is why I don't work out in the morning, because if I started working out in the morning, I would just eventually just stop working out entirely. It's why I have to work out at like 11 a.m. because my willpower is at its peak. My willpower kind of goes like this. We get to about 11, kind of peaks, and like 12, 1, 2, and then at 2 it just takes a nosedive. I only have about 3 good hours in my day. I'm getting old, guys. Anyway, hi everybody. Good morning. Ursa, congratulations on becoming the late Phantom Menace. Sorry about that. Thank you for that. And then we have check-ins from Reaper, Ursa, and Ams. How's it going? And there's Lars. Hi, Lars. I don't even know doom scroll. I don't know. It's just like in the morning, my brain is just depleted of any kind of dopamine from the night, so it just seeks it out, you know. I don't know. I gotta find a way to like. I guess I just need to like block apps in the morning or something. It should be easy, right? Like it should be easy to just like not open your phone. But so much of it happens in the first like 5 minutes of me waking up, where it's automatic, where I like reach for my phone. And that's the part I'm having a hard time changing, because it's like I'm not really in control. Somebody else is in control. Sorry. Somebody else is in control at that moment. It's not me. But yeah, maybe like a lock or something on certain apps early would stop me, at least make me hesitate in the morning, you know? But anyway, yeah, I didn't even turn the TV on either. I really slacked off this morning. You can really tell. Look, my closet's open. Oh, yuck. Why is the closet open? That's gross. Yuck. Most of it you can see is fine. But like the extra stuff I toss in there towards the bottom looks gross. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well this morning. Happy Friday. We're gonna be doing some like guesser game stuff today. We're just gonna take a little break. Should we start with Sip and See? Well, that's enough Star Wars guesser. Next. Next game. I do have, you'll notice one of the tabs I have open here. I do have this open, okay? I got your back. We're gonna do City Guesser, okay? That's enough Star Wars for me. Something cute and fun to watch along with the Claire Obscure Instagram that Lars will already know. Should we let's do the Star Wars guesser first, give everybody else a little bit of time to join in before we get into the real fun stuff, okay? Let's go. Blue eyes, it's me. Luke Skywalker. Does he have blue? He has blue eyes, right? Nope. 3 foot 3 inches. This is gonna narrow it down. Yoda definitely doesn't have blue eyes, right? Does Maz Kanata have blue eyes? No. Who else is 3 feet? Are we talking like 1, 2, 3? Are we talking? No, we're talking. I mean, 3 feet. We're talking Baby Yoda. They're not gonna have him as Baby Yoda. Babu Freak, I think, is probably shorter than. Did Baby Yoda have blue eyes? And why am I blanking on his real name? Hang on, Grogu. Grogu's less than 3, you think so? Yeah, and those are definitely not blue eyes. Those are some soulless black eyes right there, if I've ever seen any. Those are demon eyes, if I've ever seen them. Grogu doesn't even come up to the knees, true. Who else? The Azellans are really small. We should be able to guess this with 3 foot 3 inches. What do we think about Ewoks? Ewoks are taller than that, right? I'm talking like 3 feet. We're talking like this, right? I'm just imagining 3 rulers on top of one another, you know? The multi-armed guy. Ewoks have black eyes. Oh yeah, the guy from Solo. Let me turn the music back up while I'm thinking. What was his name? He's the same species as Grease. Dritus. Gosh, he came up before. I don't know if Grease has blue eyes though. I shouldn't look it up. That's never mind. I feel like Googling something is a little too much. It's a little too much. He's like 3 feet is really tiny. Like that is so small. 3 feet 3 inches. There's no other Azellans other than Babu. But he's probably smaller than 3 feet, right? Babu Freak? Should we get one more? I wish I could guess it just based on this, but maybe we get one more. Maz Kanata, I don't think has... She's definitely taller than 3 foot. 71 pounds. Not helping. Yoda doesn't have blue eyes? I don't think so. I don't know. What do you... I don't think so. Now, Yoda's about the right height that we're thinking. She is. Yeah, Maz Kanata is. AI results say no. Well, you know, that's helpful. I'm thinking of a character that would be around Yoda's height, right? Don't you think 3 feet, 3 inches is about right for Yoda? That feels about right. I don't know. The weight doesn't help like at all. We already know, you know. 71 pounds though for 3 feet, 3 inches. I mean, 3 feet. How tall was my kid? What's the last measurement we got on Zeke? I don't. We do it every year, at least once a year. But I have his doctor records. That's not gonna help me. You know what though? I'm not considering just that this is just an actual child. I'm thinking of like an alien, but what if it's just an actual child? What children have there been in Star Wars? Star Wars. I feel like one more hint is gonna give it away. I think I'll get it next, but it'd be nice to get it right here. What if it's the youngling? Do you remember his name? He didn't live past. Yeah, is it Jason Syndulla? I think Jason's probably higher than 3 feet though. No, yeah, Jason's not Yoda height. Is it Lee Char? Look at those blue eyes. There's Maz Kanata. Omega? But Omega grew up though. I don't know. Does Omega have blue eyes? Omega. Rekka. Hunter. Rekka. What's the other guy's names? I don't think so? Okay. Hunter and Wrecker, Tech. Teak. Hunter, Rekka, Teak. You think Omega? I'm gonna try Omega. Rio Durant is the guy we were thinking of from Solo. We could also try Rhea. Let's go Omega. Oh, it's a droid. Oh, you turd. Blue-eyed droid? A blue-eyed droid? That's very deceiving. I don't consider... Well, I mean, I guess if it's like a humanoid droid. All right, we're looking for a tiny droid. This is evil. A tiny droid, 3 foot 3 inches with blue eyes color specifically. If this droid has one eye, I'm gonna be mad. What droid is 3 foot 3 inches? I can't think of any droid I would consider having blue eyes. A Gonk droid? Well, it would have to be a character name specifically. Let's start with like numbers. Okay, there's Chopper. I mean, would you say Chopper is that blue right there in his eyes? IG-11, R4. I wouldn't consider R2-D2 to have blue eyes. Yeah, see, Gonk isn't there. You'd have to actually do, yeah. Happy French Friday. Happy Friday, Ghost. How you doing, buddy? We need a droid that has blue eyes. That's short and has blue eyes. It could be like any astromech. Really. R3, R5. BD, like what droid has blue eyes? That is really throwing me off. not Lobot. It's not Lobot. Species droid. Oi, there's Wat Tamba. Oi, Wat Tamba's in the house. Oi. He's not droid though. He's also not 4 feet tall. 3 feet tall. A freaking droid. All right, start naming all the droids you know, guys. BB-8. There's the BB9 BB. There's BB9E. BB9E is not even in here. Interesting. Look, when you put in BB, Cobb Vanth comes up. I guess because of the 2 B's in his name, but I choose to think is because Timothy Olyphant is baby. You know? It's not Friday anywhere else. Why do you hate France? I have my reasons. Freedom fries. That's my reason. Freedom fries. Everyone hates the French. This is why there's so many memes about not hating them so much because of Claire Obscure. Yeah, I kind of have a soft spot for the French in my heart now. What a freaking amazing game. I literally only think about this game now. I swear. I am so excited. It's so exciting to like find a game like that just hits so hard. Not even necessarily like with stream. It's great that you guys are also enjoying it, but like hits so hard with me. Like I'm so happy about that. It makes me feel like gaming's not dead, you know? It's so good. You can just tell like the love and the care and the attention that went into the development. Like I feel like everybody who worked on that's just so like satisfied and happy with their lives. I hope they are. I'm gonna start doing numbers because that's gonna bring up a bunch of droids. R5. I mean, Lola's not 3 feet, and D5 is much taller than that. 7. I just don't know what droid is gonna have. Should we just do Chopper? Let's get another. Chopper has blue eyes. Are you kidding me? He does. Look at it. It's blue. Those are some baby blues right there. Chopper has blue eyes. I should have known. When you said this is evil, my senses should have perked up to know that it was this troublemaker. It's not blue right there. I don't see any blue in those eyes. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I was like, I'll guess a droid, I guess. There's no reason for me to think it was Chopper other than like the 3 foot 3 inches thing led me to be like, it's going to have to be like one of the BB-8 units or one of the BB units. And then Chopper is much smaller, but the blue eyes is just, I mean, when I look at that picture, I do see blue eyes. Ridiculous. What if from here on out it's this ridiculous? I hope so. That would be pretty funny. All right, let's see. Let's do the picture real quick. We didn't even finish the guesser last time. That's the one that takes so much time. Who are you? Oh, this is 99. Ha! Knew it. I was like, this is the Bad Batch clone. The original Bad Batch clone. This is the guy who started the Bad Batch clone program. Well, I mean, not technically, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Can't help being so cracked, man. All right. Yeah, it was a very sad storyline for sure. Definitely a sad story to see that, like, you know, the guys who we consider the good guys, right, are genetically engineering humans and then leaving the ones that just didn't work out right, leaving them by the wayside. So that even teaching our young children that even with the people that we perceive to be the good guys, there's a lot of real hurt that's done to just normal everyday people, you know. Feeling okay in the emotional turmoil that our hormones create as we talk about strawberries. Bebo. Maybe I should mention this if anybody's watching this as a VOD on YouTube after the fact. First off, hello. Hi, how you doing? Second off, sometimes I read a message that just sounds random and weird. That is from Bebo. He is our He's my droid creation that learns from chat and talks in similar ways to chat does, but often with disastrous results. And apparently he's going through emotional turmoil due to the hormones that are created as we talk about strawberries, not as we consume strawberries, just talking about them. It was more depressing if you think about the fact that the good guys were picking up and running away with something the bad guys started, right? Yeah. Yep. No, you're right. Yeah. For quote unquote the greater good, you know. Let's see. Let's just start with like Luke Skywalker, because then we get human. Is he a man? It's another man. All right. I shouldn't be surprised. It's a Star Wars. Okay. I mean, have we once gotten Rey Skywalker in this? He is a man who is force sensitive, but is not in the prequel, original, sequel, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, or Battlefront 2. You know what? Nah, he would show up in the Mandalorian, technically. I was thinking of Kelleran Beck, but it's not human. It's not human. Kelleran Beck would be a great chance, but then also I think they technically would have said the Mandalorian because there's a flashback, but it's technically there, you know? Yeah, but not human. God, there's so many like non-human Jedi. A force sensitive man who is not human. Let's see. Not human. Could be any of the council members. We didn't get Clone Wars in there. Is it the father? Would you consider the father to be force sensitive? I'm actually really interested in this. Hang on. Yeah, of course. Force wielder is the species. All right, so no Clone Wars appearances. I don't know if you can. There it is. Look, no Clone Wars. Now that's interesting. That's very interesting. Rebellion, pilots, Jedi. Wow. Wow. Lightsaber is partially correct. Who could that be? A non-human Jedi who is not in the prequels, not in the original, not in the sequel. Are we talking, do they have... They don't have the stranger. I was going to say, do they have May? They don't have the characters from... I wonder if that was on purpose. From The Acolyte. I hope that's not on purpose. I need to rewatch The Acolyte again. It's been enough time. I wonder, I bet I'd be a little bit more objective. Not that I'm not typically objective, but I find that like time also changes perspective on a lot of Star Wars properties for me as well. Intriguing. Hang on one sec, I just gotta check something. Oh, okay, that's just from that. Okay. Oops, sorry. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Yeah, tried May a while back and nothing. Yeah, Acolyte have not been added. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna try to rewatch the Acolyte here pretty soon. Anyway, okay. This is really interesting. Force sensitive. Original trilogy we have. Original trilogy is still not off the table. Oh no, there it is. It is off the table. It's right there. No prequels, no sequels, no original, no Obi-Wan, no Mandalorian. Ahsoka? Is there Ahsoka? Which with potentially a lightsaber? Oh, is it? Hold on. How do we spell his name? Merrick. That's the guy. Yeah, look at that. I was gonna say Malik, but that's the other guy. But this is the guy I was thinking of, Merrick from Ahsoka. Look at that. We didn't actually end up finding anything about him other than he was resurrected, I guess. But oh, sorry, spoilers. Jesus balls! I just got so sleepy, and the next moment, bam, brain pain. Ooh, that's huh. Do you think that's related? Look at that. Look how quickly we got through that. Disappointed we never got the full story on the character. I don't think that there technically is a full story. I think that this was just somebody that they resurrected, right? There are definitely so many fan theories, and that's probably it's one of the kind of one of my issues. One of my very few issues with current Star Wars is like it doesn't seem like there's enough like mystery unfolding kind of stuff. It's like they give us this stuff that we're like, they know the fans are going to be like, who's this guy? Is this Ezra? Is this like, why, if it is Ezra, why would it be Ezra? Like, what is this? What is that? And I'm not saying I wanted this character to be Ezra, but they didn't really.
Thanks to @Ursa_cat for my sub gift.
Old School Quarter. Thank you, Ursa, for gifting to Old School Quarter. It has entered month number 7. It's a whole year round. That's so great. Thank you so much for that. What was I saying? So yeah, they set up like a mystery, and then they're just kind of like, yeah, there's not like a big mystery there really. Instead of like, I don't know, just don't set up the mystery. If like they should have just revealed it early on that like he should have like raised up his mask and maybe you see like the glowing green eyes or something, and you'd been like, okay, he's just been like resurrected by them. Didn't really matter to the story who he was, and in my mind, then why make him such a big like, ooh, this mystery, you know? They never show his face. It's gonna be somebody important, and it's like, if it's not somebody important, then just tell us right out the gate, you know? So I feel like they want fans to like theory craft, to be like, ooh, who's this person, and who is he? How important is he? And then they just go, yeah, no, sorry, you can theory craft all you want, but there's nothing here, nothing to see here. You will not worry about Merrick. And then we just get mind wiped, you know. Anyway, I'm just gonna go eat instead. Hopefully that'll help. The pain is also a new part, like it hit in the corners of my skull. I feel like I know what you're talking about. Above the temples, but before the flat top. Yeah, huh. Is it migraine-y? You probably recognize a migraine at this point, right? All right, guys. Well, by popular demand, AMS wants me to do another city guesser game. By popular demand, aka AMS, we're gonna do one. Thank you, Old School Quarter, for checking in. How you doing, buddy? And thanks, Persephone, for checking in. Persephone, I'm so sorry that Discord's freaking weird. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I thought there was some kind of like message history setting that I had turned off, but I can't find it. Yeah. What do you mean recognize? I never do. You don't recognize a migraine? Having one for a couple of days. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. Someone missed the bus. Oh no. Not really a Discord person, really. We keep it pretty. You'll notice, I think, honestly, I think this is one of the cool things about our community is like, it's pretty small. I'm not using Discord to try to like, I don't know, to like market myself or anything. It's literally just like, that's why we kind of keep it to like people who pass the vibe check. We're like just decent, cool people that we want to hang out with. So it's far more of a, I don't know, just like a little hub for, you know, it's not like I'm going to like open it to subscribe to my Patreon for Discord access or anything like that. It's just not a priority for me. So what that means is like, I think it ends up being like when people really want to engage with it, they have something fun to say, they have something fun to show, they have something important to talk about. We have important discussions in the serious topics section, like all that kind of stuff, you know. It isn't really like a tool for me to, you know, grow my channel. Anyway, we're doing City Guesser. I mean, this is definitely like a little a little hotel what? I can't quite read it. The lights. Hotel. Turn the music down a little bit. I cannot read those LED signs. Wherever this is, it's gorgeous, and I want to go to there. What was yesterday's Star Wars answer? I never finished it. I never did it. I gave up. I gave up and left. Never finished it. Gosh, this place is beautiful. Is this like, what is it? Buenos Aires? Somewhere like tropical on the boardwalk. The flag should have been a Q. Dang it. I didn't even look at it. Also, I'm not sure if I could pick out most countries' flags or the street sign. I'm just missing everything. There's some street signs over here. We'll see as we get a little bit closer. Okay, those things go down to keep vehicles probably from going through. Okay. Okay, yeah, look this way. I wish you could pause. Le Crocodile. Someone Google it. Where is it from? That's probably cheating, right? That's cheating, right? Right? Yeah. Gosh, that looks like so much fun, though. Just people walking on the boardwalk. The sun is setting. They're watching the waves. It's just beautiful. That's cheating. If you do it, don't play it. I agree. I agree with that. If we're gonna cheat, then we just won't do it. But I will rely on chat's knowledge as well, because I'm not gonna be able to do it. There's maybe a coffee shop over here. You already know? I guess if you like know that quickly, then that's not like guessing, you know. This is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's just people out and about, you know. What is this like? We don't do this in Texas. Everyone's too miserable in Texas. Reminds you of season 1 Andor's Beach? Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It's not, I'll give you a hint. It's not USA. I figured that one. People here look happy and they're outside. Negresco. Okay, there's some flags coming up over here. Do you get the Buenos Aires? I don't know. That's just a name that popped into my mind. I don't know why. Look at this guy. Oh, he's cool. I like that floral shirt. We have a hijab. That's great. I don't see a lot of those, but so I don't think that's indicative. I like the pink on that building. Come on, turn back to those flags. Don't turn away from them. Okay, wait. All right. Yeah, like it's starting to get dark. Neptune plague. Are we thinking like Neptune plague? What is a plague? I couldn't get a good look at any of those. What is that? Dang it, you're moving too fast. I can't see the sign. It is really nice. Hey, Curl, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? We're doing City Guesser. You don't recognize those flags either? If you have any ideas, feel free to shout them out. Or you can do a Lars and just make me do it myself, which is fair enough. It's Athens? Athens? Oh, look at this. Wait. Cinemapolis? No, don't turn. Don't. It's like they don't want me to guess it. It's like they're doing it on purpose. Are we? Does France have beaches like this? Other languages use the le, though, right? I have no idea. Southern France? Cinemapolis. Niche? Nice? Nice? Nice, France. No, I don't. Yeah. I mean, this is not what I would have said. Like I would have. I didn't know France would have played. I mean, that would be so funny. Oh, it is. You're right. It just says it right there. Okay. All right. It's got to be on the. It didn't. It's not Nice-Sinopolis. It's Nice. Let's see. Where is this? I don't know where this place is exactly. It's got to be on the shore somewhere, right? Looking out at the ocean. Portugal. There's Nice. All right, so we're on the boardwalk here. Yeah, it's got to be right here. Oh, there's the Le Negresco. This is where we started, like right here. I'm gonna say right there. Oh. I mean, look at me, guys. I mean, look at us. Look at us. Yes, thank you. The south side near Italy. Well, that's beautiful. I honestly, can I keep watching this? Can I minimize this and look at this again? There it says France right there too on this sign. What are the odds? Yeah, I got it. It was like right there. What are the odds? What are the odds that it would be France? You know? Oh, listen to that. See, if I would have seen the France thing and then also heard the accordion, you know, it's great. On-screen celebration. Holy cow! Look at that. Oh wow! I think I might have missed it. I don't get to see it. It's not fair. It's not fair. You've been there, but you don't remember this. I mean, yeah, this is gorgeous. I wish I could minimize this. I want to just keep watching it. Wish I could get rid of that freaking ad too. Oh wait, I can. Yoink! Spot on within 1 mile. Oh, there we go. Now we can just watch it. Or we could do another one. Yeah, I would not have thought that France would have these kind of trees, but I guess if you're on like a coast next to an ocean, like I would definitely go here before going to like Paris, you know? Like, this is just gorgeous. Look at all of the like diversity of people too. Like, I was seeing some Asian people. I mean, I guess this is probably a very touristy type town, right? There's some Asian people. Just not, I don't know. Like, I'm not looking through and seeing like, oh, these are the French, you know? I don't know. I guess I don't know what the French would look like. So I don't know. Yeah, that's probably, ooh, a sax. Listen. I would, Man, imagine there's just this cool breeze blowing through. You're listening to the ocean and the smooth sounds of jazz as you're just walking the boardwalk. Wait. I guessed right here. Is it saying it's in the ocean? Anyway, okay. Let's go next. All right. All right. This looks English. Europe, yeah, for sure. Ooh, I like that church. Cafe Refectory. So maybe not England then. It looked like a different language. This is pretty cool too, though. I think I only got like a snippet of it. So that might not have been what it said. Atomic Diner, the station. bay horse. Oh, license plates. Peckish. A little place called the Peckish. Oh, looks like it's closed down though. Okay. Snappy Snaps. McCoy's. Look at these. A lot of English. I saw that was a different language on that church, but that. Wait, hang on. Cabot Circus, the galleries. Bristol. That's in England, right? Bristol. Refectory is an English word. There was a word before that had like a lot of accents on it that didn't look English, but this said Bristol. Let's see. That's in Britain, right? Bristol. In the UK. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, there's the circus. I just saw the circus, right? It's right here. So if he went right up to the surface, he probably started. There's the shopping quarter, Urban Outfitters. Where's the like church? That's what I want to find. TK Maxx, not TJ Maxx. TK Maxx. I can't zoom in any more than that. I mean, it's right here. I want to find the Lego store, Bristol. The Lego store. Five Guys right next to the Lego store. This place is awesome. I mean, I guess I could just guess here. I was wanting to find that church though. Yeah. Pharaoh Bakery. Holiday Inn. All right, I guess I'm going to be close enough by just going like here, right? Yeah, within 1 mile. Da-da-da-da. Easy. Walking through an indoor covered mall. Yeah. Five Guys next to the Lego store. Expensive. I know, right? Hi, Spooky. Thanks for checking in. Sorry, 7 minutes ago. What is that place? Whoa. Wait, that doesn't look real. Wait, look back at that city. That skyline looked like sci-fi. Whoa, mixed with like all this old world architecture too. Like, look at this here. I like that clock. Bellagio, sunning the Bellagio. What is that city? I want him to turn back to that skyline because that was. Okay, we got it's an Asian city, right? Is it like South Korea or something? I've never been. But I know they're pretty advanced, right? I don't know where. It's like Seoul, South Korea. It's not Korean. I don't know my languages, so. Are we thinking like, is it Japanese? Is it Chinese? Mandarin? I don't know the difference between. I know there is a difference. I'm just not aware of it. Korean has more round shapes. Okay, that's good to know. We're learning, you know. There's masks. Yeah, it really doesn't look that dirty, does it? All the air conditioning units hanging up outside. I don't know. I like that. I like that aesthetic of all these things like tacked onto the side of the building. It's very, I don't know what you'd call it. All right. I mean, it's definitely China then, right? I don't even want to try to pronounce it because I'm going to butcher it. And out of respect. Yeah, it's definitely somewhere in China. Korea is pretty distinct. That skyline was wild, though. I don't think I've ever seen that city skyline before. It's for being such a big city too. It seems so quiet. Like, I know you can hear cars. Look at that. Look at those buildings. Oh, that is so cool. I wish you could pause. Not because I want to look like at where we are, but just because I love the look of that alleyway. That's so cool. Might be Hong Kong. Okay. You should watch B-Dub's Hermit videos from his season 10. He's building a rundown city. His buildings are crazy good. I really want to... I'd love to watch more of him. There was a while where Zeke and I were watching a lot of B-Dubs together. Just like on a Sunday afternoon, and I would fall asleep in my chair, but that's my problem. He puts me right to sleep with his dulcet tones. Yeah, there's like not a ton of people. This seems like it could be like, I don't know, like 9 or 10 a.m. though. You know, everybody's probably off already on their day. All right, so are we thinking Hong Kong? I'm just looking for something distinctive that we can pick the actual location. I don't know why, but that's so cool to me. Oh, there's the guy. There's the guy doing it. We saw you. We see you. We see you, city guesser guy. Oh, that's cool. I'll probably have a hard time picking out exactly where it is just because I can't read the language, so I don't know the landmarks. So I'm waiting for something that at least would give me some sense of it's a huge city, right? This is kind of peaceful too. Lots of bikes. Bikes, motorcycles, mopeds. Model quarter. That might be something. Model quarter. This is the only English that I saw, so I'm latching onto it. It looks quite mainland-like. Would Hong Kong be mainland? European appearance of the architecture plays no role. It plays no role. Is Hong Kong on the coast or is it mainland? Yeah. Ooh. Looks like they're gutted that one out or they're storing stuff in it. n0nversations coffee? n0nversations coffee? Somebody look that up for me. Not right now, but after we're done. I want to go to n0nversations. It looked like it had an N on the beginning. Maybe I'm just seeing non everywhere. It was n0nversations. Darn it. Okay. Hong Kong is an island. Okay. So more mainland, less. What other Chinese cities do I know? Could it be Mongolia? I don't know. I mean, should I start guessing? Well, I don't know. I could look for cities. Huqi Road? Beijing. It's Beijing. It's right there on the sign. It's Beijing. China. Beijing. Where are you at, Beijing? I don't know my China that well. Man, it's big. China's huge, which I know, not surprising, but there you are. So I mean, it's kind of inland, right? Beijing definitely would have a Beijing road. I would assume so, right? I guess other cities could have a Beijing road too, but this is my best bet. All right, let's see if we can find Beijing road. Beijing Normal University. Oh, I gotta go to the Normal University. I need that so bad. Are they gonna teach me? Let's see. This is gonna be probably hard to find. Tiananmen Square. I wonder if he's gonna walk right to Tiananmen Square. Let me know if you see. You'd have guessed Guangzhou. I don't know how to say that. Is it too basic of me to assume that if it's a Beijing street, it's Beijing, China? Which I should probably... Here, let's keep... Can I get another street? I drove past a Florida Avenue up here in Ohio. Touche. I mean, Beijing just kind of makes sense to me, though. But I don't know enough about the other city you're talking about, so... We have a Kentucky road up here, so don't be so sure. Dang it, hang on. Ah! Turn to the left a little bit. Turn to the left, come on. Angel Swan. What about the license plates, Lars? Do you know anything about the license plates? I know people say you can tell by the license plates, but I don't know how to tell. Hey, here's another street coming up. We'll see. We'll see if we can find at least two streets. Look at all the bikes. Wow. What does this say? Dianchi Road. Beijing Road and Dianchi Road. Dianchi. I know I'm butchering the pronunciation. Oh, they're filming something. Look at that action camera on that car. China Construction Bank. Can't read any of that. Okay, let's see him turn this. Turn? Okay. That one. Sichuan. Okay, hang on. Let's look again. It's just such a huge city, right? I don't know how I'm gonna find this. It's so big. I'm gonna assume this is kind of like the, Tiananmen Square, all that's kind of like the main hub. It seemed a little far off because you could see the skitty. You could see the city skyline is what I was gonna say. And I said the skitty. The skitty. I just need to find Beijing Road. I mean, maybe I'm just wrong. Do we feel like I'm actually wrong about Beijing, or Beijing International, Beijing's theater? I guess we could just keep looking. I just don't know how I'm gonna narrow down with it being so big. Look at that skibbity skyline. the skitty skyline. The Fine Yanju. Maybe. Just guess. Okay. I mean, this only because only because this is like my only clue that I was aware of. I'm gonna say that he's walking down. Ooh. Whoa. It was in Mozambique? No way. Wait, what? Wait. 6,000. Is this wrong? Is this glitched? This has got to be glitched. No, I was in Beijing. Oh no, it's Shanghai. You guys saw me. I was in Beijing. I was not 6,000 miles away. There's no way that I clicked there's no way I clicked down there. I was still wrong. It was still Shanghai. It was much closer to the water. It thinks you did. That's weird. Why would I click? I'm so confused. Maybe like earlier I accidentally clicked like that when I was moving around. Huh. I thought I did. Like right before I hit. Okay. Anyway, it was Shanghai. It wasn't Beijing. Let's see if we can find Beijing Road. Beijing Road got me. They got me good. It's right on the river. Wow, what a skyline though, right? I still want to go back and look at that skyline. Hang on. Shanghai skyline. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is so cool looking. Jeez. It was this building right here that made me feel like, man, that's like so sci-fi. Like something that looks like that's so cool. Look at that. Lutz Magoots have been there. You could have helped us, Lutz Magoots. What are you doing, man? Just kidding. Hi, Lutz. How you doing, buddy? That right there. Does that tower not look like it doesn't exist? Hang on. Open image and new tab. Like there's something about the way that this is behind this building here that just looks so bizarre to me. Not in a bad way. But like, especially when he first looked at it, I was like, that's so like otherworldly feeling. Like that feels like a Star Wars city right there, you know? You're too late from him guessing Mozambique. I did not guess Mozambique. I'm gonna rage at City Yeser. I'm raging. I would have clicked Africa anyway. Get out of here. Anyway, hi Lutz Magoots. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing okay. That's such a cool skyline. I'm all about that. I like the domes over here too. Whoops. Dang it. I like the domes over here. These are really cool. Yeah. Dang. That's cool. That's cool, yo. Whoops. What did I just hit? Okay. Sorry, I just hit hyperspace for some reason. Oh, the YouTube video that we're doing City Guesser on is ending. If I would have just waited until the very end, I could have guessed it. Well, no, this would have said Seoul, South Korea, and I would have been like, it's Seoul, South Korea. I know it is, but yeah. All right, we gotta go back. Should we do another one? What should we do? Should we do monuments? Surely I could do a monument one. Oh, let's unmute the music here for a little bit. Oh, Game Duel? Yeah, okay, we can do Game Duel. Game Duel. We haven't done Game Duel in a while. Good morning, Clumsy. How's it going? How you doing? Welcome. I'm out of coffee. That means the morning is progressing. I'm feeling good. All right. Guess the game by its cover. Hello? Classic. Okay, there we go. Is somebody smoking a little ciggy? Is that a smoke of a cigarette? Or the barrel of a gun smoking, maybe? Like, isn't there a game where somebody's holding a gun like this and it's like smoking out the barrel? Is it? Did Perfect Dark have that? It is somebody with a smoking gun. It's the correct franchise. It's Perfect Dark Zero. Look at me. Boom. Give me an Xbox 360 game, because that was the era that I worked at Hastings. And I looked at a lot of game covers. Press Windows key and then dot. Thanks for checking in, Clumsy. And I immediately tried to be uncivilized. We know, Bebo. Going in mid-August. That sounds cool. Probably nothing. That sounds like a good idea. No one is as impressed. Loot says easy, not difficult. I'm pretty impressed with myself, but nobody else seems impressed. So let's just keep going. Oh, I know this one too. Well, I mean, this one looks familiar. Let's say that. I can picture the whole thing. It's a JRPG. Get some Clair Obscur in there. Try to finish Clair Obscur before you go. Oh, I'm impressed. I was saying that was too easy for you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank. You're too kind. Too kind. Stop. It's no big deal. I just, stared at video game and movie covers. I could probably do the same thing for movies around that. Final Fantasy Tactics. That's a really good guess. It's Final Fantasy Tactics. Ooh, I think you're close though. I don't have this one as readily available, but I know it's one that I've seen. Fire Emblem. Whoops, get out of here. Three Hopes. Fire Emblem Awakening sounds... There's gonna be so many. Fire Emblem Awakening. Wrong franchise. These are both good. These are both good guesses. I don't think this is a game I have played, let me be clear. But I know that this is a game that the cover art I've seen around somewhere. I know that really is helpful, but... I think we're right, though. Like, right around that, like, Fire Emblem Final Fantasy. What other franchises have similar... So I did Final Fantasy Tactics and it said wrong franchise and saga. Suikoden? I have never heard of that one. It is not Suikoden 2 and not in the same franchise or saga. What about the more it reveals, the less familiar it looks to me, actually. Tactics Ogre? Isn't that a Final Fantasy one? I've never heard of that. Oh, no, it's not. Tactic Ogre, let us cling together? Nope. If only they would show us this. And I don't think they're going to reveal any more of that title. This crown looks familiar. Ogre Tactics Ogre. Kingdom Come Deliverance. You're right, Lars. That's definitely it. Where were you last night at 10 p.m.? I'm doing an expose on our favorite artist. Doing the getting the rights to the first interview of famous artist Clumsy with a K. Before their meteoric rise to power. This is where it all started, Zoom in on the big guy on the right. This guy, he's got like a little mask over his face. He almost looks like he's yelling the title of the game. See how it's pointing to his mouth? Unicorn Overlord? I don't see any unicorns. What is Unicorn Overlord? But yeah, there's the big guy. This is one of those JRPGs. This guy with the hat looks very familiar to me as well. I really, at this point, would have thought Fire Emblem for sure. Like, just, I wouldn't know the, Fire Emblem Tactics Revolution 3 or something, Three Kingdoms. Definitely a JRPG tactics game, right? Three Kingdoms. That doesn't sound familiar to me, but that doesn't mean anything. We got a werewolf. There's a werewolf. It is Unicorn Overlord. Okay. I don't know what that is, but I trust you. Unicorn Overlord. I never would have guessed that. I think in as far as I said that this looks familiar to me, it's in that way that a JRPG tactics game looks familiar to me. Because watch. Because watch. Oh, there's unicorn. They could have put a unicorn on here, right? Look at that, guys. It's a turn-based JRPG. Hey, maybe I'll like it now. Maybe I'll like turn-based JRPGs now. Is there any other JRPG turn-based style, Clair Obscure style games you guys think I should try? I wouldn't be opposed to at least trying something. I'm not a huge turn-based combat guy. Like, turn-based combat usually turns me off instead of on. But I'm willing to, like, Clair Obscure's made me to where I'm like, maybe I'm willing to try, especially if, like, the story and the characters are really good. Saga Frontier Remaster. Saga Frontier Remaster. I spelled Frontier wrong, but it's my keyboard. Oh, Saga Frontier Remastered for Nintendo Switch. Let's go. Should I hook my Switch back up? I don't know about this one. Is this really good? It's on PC too. Okay. Let me turn my music back on. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. It's classic and amazing. I'm not familiar with this. There's one that I am familiar with called Chrono Trigger. The original Chrono Trigger. Oh, you can get Chrono Trigger on Steam? Oh, tell me more. Should we look at Steam for a little while? Let me see. Oh, we could just play. You know what? As my next game, maybe I'll just play Stellar Blade. So Chrono Trigger, the original like SNES game, is what I'm more familiar with. Sorry, wrong screen. Any Radedia Stories gamers? I haven't heard of that one either. Is this like the original? Yeah, this is the original Chrono Trigger right here. I do remember really enjoying this story. I don't know if I ever finished it though. Yeah. I don't know if I ever finished it. The fact that there was Huckleberry flavored stuff everywhere. We're doing it. Yeah, we are. We are, Bebo. Huckleberry fans unite. I have 3 friends that already play this game. I don't know though. Are we ready for retro like that? Am I gonna be a retro gamer now? Oh wow. Maybe. I don't know. Are we ready for a retro JRPG with a lot of reading? Make history once again. Save a planet's future. Travel through time. I remember the time travel stuff was pretty cool in this. Any other ones? Good game. Just because you can get it on Steam doesn't mean it is playable on Steam. True. I think this one's like remastered though, right? So I think this one would probably work. And all the reviews were overwhelmingly positive in recent reviews and very positive in all reviews. I'm not saying, I mean, I did try Octopath Traveler, the first Octopath Traveler I have on Switch, and I never finished it. I wonder if Octopath Traveler 2 is like a continuation, though it's a brand new entry in the Octopath Traveler series. So like technically, this one kind of seems more the speed that we might be looking for. It's the art style is beautiful, and look, there's like brake mechanics, there's ships, there's flashy. This might be a good idea. This is a newer one, so this isn't retro. It's just in that pixel art style. Stardew Valley. This one could be kind of interesting, actually. Add it to the wish list. I'm not saying we'll do it next, but you know. Kirk and Nostalius have it. Nostalius has Octopath Traveler 2 as well. They would give you an honest opinion if you ask. True. Kind of upset there are games on Steam that are difficult at best to play on PC, especially old ones. But you saw some of those mechanics in that fight, some of the brake mechanics, and so like I wonder, and look at that lightning. That lightning looks really cool. I wonder if it wouldn't kind of scratch that similar Claire Obscure itch. And I'm glad they're saying that this is a brand new entry, because I could play the first one, I guess, but like, why not play the newer one, you know? Oh, look, well, because it's $60. That's true.
Is there something you'd like to confess?
It is $60, but holy cow. Actually, is that on Game Pass? Is Octopath Traveler 2 on Game Pass? Bum bum ba-dow. Sorry, I just always switch screens whenever I'm opening something new, just in case. After the last Steam fiasco, I'm just very careful. Octopath. Guys, Octopath Traveler 2 is on Game Pass, as is the original Octopath Traveler. They're both on Game Pass. Beautiful. Interesting, even. Let me add it to my list I'll add it to my play later on Game Pass. I'm trying to resist the Dune game. Give into it. Let's play it together. I'll play it if you play it. I wasn't planning on playing it, but I'll play it if you play it. I hear good things. Draco, one of the guys I play with on Tuesdays, he's playing it. He likes it. Yeah. What happened during the last time you opened Steam? I mean, nothing. Luckily, I basically just barely escaped a TOS because we were looking at Next Fest demos, and somebody told me to look up one called and Coffee, and so I did, and but luckily I had the foresight to switch like this. He's gonna blame me again. No, it'd probably be better if I just said what it was instead of blurbing it out, because then you can fill it in with whatever you want. Wait, does that exist? No, hang on. I'm not gonna search that. But yeah, like, so you hear the sound of just hardcore, you know what, and just the reaction of my face. And so I think it turned out pretty funny. I think it turned out it's a good moment. It's a good stream moment. Whose fault was it, Ursa? Somebody bought attention to it. Octopath Traveler 2 has a 10 out of 10, a 5 out of 5, a 9 out of 10, and another 9 out of 10. Maybe I'm being opened up to a whole new genre of games that I typically would just be like, the turn-based JRPG. I don't actually think this one's JRPG. It's just RPG, right? Actually, oh, that's Square Enix, though. This was... Holy cow, Octopath Traveler 2 was released in 2023? 2023? Holy cow. I would have thought that was like earlier this year. The original, when did the original Octopath Traveler come? I'm not going to want to know that. I still haven't finished it. It was a big release too. Yeah, I remember people being really... I mean, I remember getting kind of hyped about the first one. So I got it on Switch and I played it a little bit, but my ADHD just couldn't stick with it. But that's why I got to play more games like this on stream, because I find that I have the stick-to-itiveness to like get through, you know, my normal, like, this isn't stimulating my brain waves enough, and I can stick through it when I'm on stream with people, and then it hits, and then I'm like, okay, I like this game, you know. Maybe we'll do, I mean, I don't know. This is not a bad, I don't really know what I was gonna do after this game anyway, so maybe. What should we definitely not look up? Ursa's like, please tell me. Stretching the fingers. I'm ready. I'm ready. I need more games to talk over cutscenes. Stop. Shut up. Shut up, Ghost. Listen, I'm here to provide commentary to the game. If you don't want the commentary, go play the game yourself. Gosh, that sounds awful mean. I don't mean it to be mean. I really don't, but get out of here, Ghost. You're here for me, not the game, right? That's what people tell me. Have you guys been lying to me this whole time? I think in Octopath, I would have to voice act everybody. I don't think that they have voice. I don't think. So, nothing to talk over. You know? Oh, guess what I forgot? Speaking of talking over, guess what I forgot to do again today, Lars? Gosh dang it, there. Closed captions are now on. Sorry, guys. Closed captions are on if you want them. Should be a panel below. As I was talking about talking over cutscenes, I was about to say, at least you have closed captions, and then I'm like, I didn't turn it on, so that's cool. I'm on my toxic arc. You're right. Hey, can I complain about Steam for a second? Something just popped into my head. Why is there so much unused space in Steam? Could we use some of this negative space on left and like why? Like why? There's no way to zoom in. Like I was just sitting here thinking, man, it'd be nice if this video was about double the size, like, you know, right? And then I was like, wait a minute, what? Yours doesn't look like this? What have I done? Did I mess with something? Let's see. Where's my settings? Preferences? Mature content filtering. Some products and user-generated content on Steam may not be appropriate for all audiences. Tick these boxes to indicate which store products and community content you see on Steam. So I could just uncheck adult-only sexual content. I'm never going to play those. Something with frequent nude... Yeah, at least that would get the adults-only stuff off of my Steam so that I don't accidentally TOS myself. And then I can always come in and check it back in when I want. Or anyway, languages and preferences. I know I'm not showing you this screen, but that's because it's got my government name on it. I don't see anything about like visual preferences. You want to play Dispatch? What's Dispatch? Yours is full screen. I got to figure out how to do that. Coleman, thanks for checking in 4 minutes ago. Sorry I didn't notice you till just now. We're looking at Steam, and I'm trying to figure out how to... my view. View? I mean, there is a big picture mode. Are you in big picture mode, Ams? Are you just in regular... Steam settings? Here we go. Interface. 24-hour clock, startup location. Oh, I want to start my library. Thank you. I've always wanted to do that. Start Steam in big picture mode. Are you doing big picture mode? Scale text and icons to match monitor settings. Do you think maybe that's it? I think I can show you the screen. Yeah, unfortunately my Steam, like actual Steam, like login name is just my name. I didn't know. Kelt, how you doing, buddy? Default? I don't know. I wonder if it's a scale text and icons thing, but I have so much negative space. Storage, cloud, controller, game recording, voice, remote play, music. I just don't see anything else. I guess I can check it and see. Let me uncheck it. Go ahead and restart Steam. I know we're getting off track, but that's what I like most about. Oh, we should do sip and see before I go. We got to do sip and see. We got to do sip and see. My Steam looks zoomed out. Yeah. I don't know why that is. All right, did that do it? I mean, here's what it looks like now. It looks the same to me. Like, how did I do this? And like, why, how, like, I wouldn't mind a little bit of negative space on either side. Like, I wouldn't mind if it ended where my camera does here on both sides. That way, like, I could always have my camera in view, but I don't want to be at work today. Yesterday was almost all work. That sucks. Big picture mode's kind of ass. If you're signed up on a TV with a controller, it's not too bad. But on PC mode, yeah. Must be my monitor. Yeah, control and scroll doesn't do anything. That's the first thing I tried as well. Oh, should we Google it? Let's Google it and find out. Changing Steam. What would you call it? Zoomed in. Just a zoomed in Steam client. You can try toggling scale text. I did toggle that. I toggled that off. Change the display size of the Steam library and settings. That's what I want. Steam settings interface. Uncheck the box. I did that. Steam settings library display size. There we go. That's where we need to go. Okay, I need to take this off though because I'll probably get into my settings. Steam settings library. It's in library. Small, it says automatic. Let's see what happens if I say large. Okay. Large. Did that do anything? Do I have to restart it again? No, that changed literally nothing. Look. Nothing. You're going on another run, Kel? Another run tonight and tomorrow morning. Oof. So mine does look weird. I don't understand. Yeah, I think if I could just zoom in just a little bit more. This is the store. You're right. You're right about the store. It didn't really change anything in my library either. This is what my library normally looks like. Just fine. But it said, go to Windows display settings, display options, change the size of text and other items. You can adjust the custom scale. So you think it's me? Windows display settings. Change the resolution. Let's see. I don't know if this is wise to do. So I have currently 100%, which is just a recommended. I don't ever like mess with that typically. I don't want the rest of my windows to look weird. Coleman says it looks normal. I don't have an ultra wide. I just have a normal, normal monitor. I would like it to be a little more zoomed. It'd be nice if it was just a little bit more. Yours is the same. So maybe we're looking for a setting that doesn't. You see, you do have less negative space. That's what I'm saying. There's a little bit too much negative space. Change the size you can adjust to custom scaling. Whoops. Oh no, shoot. I should not have done that. Revert. I hope that doesn't mess with. Okay, there we go. Whew, we're back. I don't know. 125. Does anybody do 125%? Let's look at Steam now. That makes everything a lot bigger. Not really. I mean, that didn't really change anything, did it? I feel like a boomer, but it did say some apps wouldn't do it until I close and reopen them. So let me close Steam. Anyway, I know that this is not important. We need to get to sip and see. This is the last thing I'm going to try, and then we're leaving. We're doing sip and see. Did Steam close by itself? Okay, I think it closed. No, it did not. How come it's not in my taskbar? Control Alt Delete. Do I have Control Alt Delete? This keyboard is so weird. I don't have a delete button. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Never mind. No, cancel. Change my password. Steam. End task. There we go. All right. Sorry. I just want to see if Steam looks any different. There's my library. Not really. Not really. That didn't do anything. That didn't do nothing. All right, I'm putting it back because I don't want to mess with that. All right, whatever. Who cares? If you read the chat only without the context of what's happening on stream, it's kind of... Oh, no. Maybe mine's not normal. I have less negative space. His is cut off. I feel like it looks normal. Mine is the same. Mine looks the same, I'm pretty sure. It's definitely your monitor. It's bigger. All right, anyway. I heard that there's some stuff left for me in Sip and See, so we're going to go there next, okay? So Sip and See is a little thing that we do on Fridays, where if you want to leave something, if you're in the Discord, you want to leave something in the Discord for me to look at on stream, this is the place to do it. The Sip and See channel. Oh, I was going to talk about Ashton Hall. Today, guys. I forgot. Okay, I'll do that. I feel like it needs its own. I hope you guys know who Ashton Hall is. Lutz Magoots, do you know Ashton Hall? And do you do his morning wellness routine in order to just get freaking jacked? No idea? Okay, then wait. I was going to show that to you guys today. I don't have time now. Dang it. Dag nabbit. All right. Let's open Instagram in a different browser that can be viewed on YouTube later on. This guy right here. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I hate Instagram. Quit? I wish I could quit you. I mean, work. How do I rewind? One? Do I have to? So here's the problem. I'm going to reload this page, right? Okay, never mind. It doesn't. So whenever you first open up an Instagram thing, it's like follow Joseph Fire for more, and this thing pops up in the middle of the screen, and then you can't. You're like, hang on, I'm trying to watch this reel, and the reel's already playing, and you have to like go and restart. It's infuriating. Okay, anyway, let me bring this music down. Do you know what Clair Obscur actually means? Not technically. Teach me.
Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Do you guys know what Clair Obscur actually is and why the game is called that? Because it might open up your mind a bit to the themes of the game and the potential of an entire franchise sprouting out from this magnificent game. In painting, Clair Obscur is the French translation of the technique chiaroscuro, which literally translates in English to light dark.
Okay,
it's a technical term used by artists in history to denote the use of strong contrasts of light against a dark background or dark clothing to create depth and volume, and some of the most famous paintings in the world are known for using it, like the Mona Lisa and the Girl with a Pearl Earring. When hyper-pronounced or taken to an extreme, like in Caravaggio's painting of John the Baptist in 1604, it becomes known as tenebrism. When taken in the context of Expedition 33, Clair Obscur has a ton of depth as a concept, from the artistic visual themes of the paintress, to the literal concept of light versus dark, to the far deeper meanings present as the game progresses, which I won't spoil for you here. But if you finish the game, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The term permeates the game to its very core, from its visuals to its music to its narrative, and it's genuinely a masterful use of terminology to showcase culture and appreciation for artistic history. I shed tears when I realised how poignant this term was to the game. Certainly as a painter and artist myself. Did you already know what Clair Obscur meant before watching this? If not, has it given you an even greater appreciation for the imagery and themes present in the game? Because it certainly did me. If you want to see more examples of my artwork, then let me know in the comments and drop a follow. And yes, I am working on Expedition 33 pieces.
That's cool. Okay, so I knew that it meant light dark, right? I did not know that it had the tie to art. I didn't know it had the tie to painting, and that makes a lot of sense. I'm trying not to look at the comments there. I don't know if those are spoilers, so I'm trying my best to not look at the comments. You have to log in. I'm definitely not going to log into my personal account on stream. I do have a n0nver account. I guess I could have ready. I could probably I could log into it on this one. I won't right this second, but wait, this game is about art? Yeah, kind of. The paintress, you know? The guy, Renoir? Is that a painter thing? Are you making fun of me, Coleman? That, like, you're just now figuring this out? But I did know. I remember, like, Googling, what does clear obscure mean? And, like, it basically saying light dark. And I didn't look into it any further than that. So, yeah. I fixed it by refreshing. There's still no, like, progress bar. But yeah, I mean, it's just the first time I open it up, I have to close a screen in front of me, pause the thing, restart it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. It really is. I don't think it's any worse than like TikTok or anything, but it's just very annoying. And most of them have a little play bar down here, right? And doing a refresh doesn't seem to add the play bar for me to like pause and then pull it back to the beginning. I don't know. I'm just too YouTube brained, I guess. Anyway, very good video. Check out this guy if you guys want to see some more of his art. Don't scroll. I should not have scrolled. I'm going to just close this. I'm just worried about spoilers. I'm not looking at the comments just in case. I appreciate him not spoiling anything there. I appreciate that. I got to go clip that Renaissance comment and troll you with it forever. Oh my gosh. Do you have to? Do you have to? Renoir like the Renaissance? I don't know. I don't know things, guys. Thank you so much for that. That's great. Here's another thing. I see it pops up. Sign up for Instagram. Meanwhile, we're going to play the video for you right underneath the screen. Did I close my Chrome? Why did I do that? Why did I close it? Okay, here we go. So watch, this is what happens. I'm going to put it in. Hey, this one didn't actually play first. Then I have to unmute it. Oh, look at this guy. Did he just say hello to me? Oh God, that's scary. He's just wearing that cowboy hat. He doesn't care. I tried that on my dogs. They would shake it off. Did it restart? It just restarted. Okay, it's just linking. It's just looping. It's just looping. Linking. I love that. My cat is really interested in the speaker now. Wait, it didn't loop. There's new stuff. I wish I knew what the progress bar was, so I knew how much longer this video had. Instagram. Okay, there it ended. Okay, I thought it looped, but it didn't yet. Okay. Yeah, Zeke would definitely like this. I'll have to show this to him. Yeah. He would definitely he would die laughing that cat is wearing a cowboy hat. He'd be like, oh, speaking of that, so like we had a conversation with him. Ashley taught him what the breed names of our dogs are. For those of you who don't know, we have Schnauzer Poodle mix called Smokey, so they call that a schnoodle. And then we have a Chihuahua, and mixed with another breed. I think did they say terrier or something like? Anyway, she's not a full Chihuahua. She sounds like a full Chihuahua, but not a full-on Chihuahua. And so she taught him these names, and he dies. He's like, schnoodle. And then he's like, Chihuahua. And he was laughing about it for like 15 minutes. We were driving home last night, and he was just laughing about it for like half the trip. It was so funny. And we got home and he had to go up to each dog and be like, "You're a schnoodle. You're a chihuahua." This is so cute. Red Dead Redemption 3, the meowing. What if there was a cat? There was a cat game where you got to have guns. I know there's several cat games. There's little. You guys know about Little Cat Big City? Ursa, do you know about this one? I thought it was on Game Pass. Yeah, Little Kitty Big City. Little Kitty Big City. Do you know about this one? You get to make a little you get to like customize your little cat. You get to walk around a city causing mischief to all the people who are there. Can I make this bigger? Ooh, I can. Look at this. Xbox is killing it. I swear. I like the Xbox app more than I like Steam. Don't. I'm sorry. There is a cat. Untitled Goose Game, but cats. Yeah. I figured Zeke would like this, but we played it a while ago, and he was like just okay with it. I bet he'd like it more now. Yeah, the Goose Game doesn't have a lot of legs, but look at all the customization. How much playtime? Infinite playtime. Took his phone. I remember we tripped that guy and Zeke thought that was funny. He loved tripping people. Hi, Ren. Thanks for checking in. How you doing? Oh, I gotta go to work, guys. Curiosity does harm the cat sometimes. Whoa. It's just a cute little game. Yeah, I doubt that it has infinite playtime, but Zeke wasn't able to like really play it that well, but that was like a while ago, so I feel like maybe he needs to try it again. Aw. Is it the bestest little bean ever? It's getting an edition now? Really? Okay. Little Kitty, Big City. Beautiful. Anyway, yeah. Cute little kitty game. There's also the horror game. What was that called? What was the one from PlayStation called? Can we kill the cat by mistake? I think you can get injured and fail like little missions and have to do them over, but I don't think that there's any death. Again, good morning, Charles. How you doing, buddy? We're just about to go, unfortunately. But yeah. Morning to my favorite cheese. All right. Yeah, guys. I think that's it, right? I think we're caught up on Sip and See other than Ashton Hall, but I kind of want to do I'd love to do a whole thing. I mean, I guess there's not like a whole thing to do. He just does really weird morning routines. And I feel like, I mean, obviously there's some like toxic masculinity in there. There's some gender role type stuff that he's saying without really saying it. But it's just one of the most ridiculous like morning routines. And I feel like he knows it. I think he's all rage bait is what I think. I think he's all rage bait. Demo Atterday. I kind of would rather play Claire Obscure. I haven't had any chance to look at good demos though. How about, I usually only do one Demo Atterday a year. Usually I've done it once. Missed the whole stream. I'm so sorry, Charles. Get here earlier. Get up earlier. You need a morning routine like Ashton Hall in order to join this stream. Listen, I'll show it to you sometime, but I just think a funny concept would be for me to do my own morning routine before I start the stream. And maybe it would give me something interesting to do in the morning. Like, he does some pretty wild stuff too, and I think it could be kind of funny to do like my own spin on those. Other people have done it, but you know. Now on your stream is normal, my bad. What happened? My stream's normal? Thank you, I guess. Oh, Steam. Steam Deck and Stream Deck kills me. You know that kills me, right? The Stream Deck and Steam Deck, I can't. No, it's not you. It's not you, it's me. It's me. I can't read Stream and Steam. I thought you were telling me that everything here that I'm doing is very normal and cool. And I was very appreciative because no one's ever called me that. No one's ever called me normal. Okay, Kelt, I'll go. Let me see. Do we want to send you guys out somewhere? It looks like Chrissy is playing Potion Craft. I mean, you are cool. Stop. Nah, of course not. So yeah, we can go over to Chrissy Croft if you guys want. On your normal. Do I want to be normal? I don't want to be like those other guys. When I look at some of the guys that I work with, and I think, now those are some normal guys. Like those are like some, like cut from the same. I know we all contain multitudes, so like we're all probably more complex than we would like to admit. But there's definitely some folks that I interact with that I'm like, you are normie. Like, and I'm not even saying that that's a bad thing. I'm not even saying that derogatorily. I just mean like, you know, hey, what sports are you into? Yep, I like footballs. What'd you do this weekend? Oh, I don't know. Just kind of stayed around the house and watched some football and, you know, I got a few beers with the boys. Like those kind of guys, you know? Nothing wrong with being those kind of guys, but I don't know. What is normal even? Why do we even care about what normal is and what that means? Those guys are abnormal. I don't know. There's so many of them. It's probably just given the industry I'm in and the very corporate reality of where I am. That's probably why I see more of them. But you feel called out. Listen, there's nothing wrong with liking sports. Nothing wrong with that at all. You know? I just think like especially most guys, I feel like they use it as like a cover to just be like, hey, you know, my name's Aaron. On my free time, I'm a systems analyst, but on my free time, I just like hitting sport. I just like any sport, anything with a ball. I like it. I like anything with the balls that you throw and other people catch, you know? And I feel like there's definitely more to them than their sports. Like, and I want them to open up more and like tell me your weird hobbies. Like, come on, like there's got to be something. Do you paint Warhammer figures? There's something deeper going on there. You know, do you like to go out into your garage and make custom lightsabers? Like, come on, give me something. Give me something to work with here. I know we have it. Okay, everybody, I got to go. The raid is ending. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place, same none. All right. Okay, bye. I love how the raid always makes me have to leave. It's like I don't have a choice. It's good for me. It's nice. I like it. All right, bye.